Hi Sagittarius, this is Debbie Dubois. It is time for the Sagittarius Love and Life Forecast for June. And I'm kind of excited about this reading because I'm a Sagittarius, so I kind of think of this as like being my reading for the month of June. So I'm very interested to see what the cards have to say for us Saggies. All right, we're going to look at the overall energies for June first. But first, I wanted to say thank you to those of you Thank you for those of you who, watch my videos, comment, like, share. I truly appreciate you so much. If you haven't seen any of my videos before, I hope you'll really enjoy this one. If you like it, and you resonate with it, then please do take a moment to like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. If you press the bell right next to subscribe, you will be sure you won't miss a thing that I post that has to do with either Sagittarius or I also do a lot of twin flame relationship type of readings. So, and I also sometimes do videos, just informational videos on spiritual. That's my main background is with both creative expression and love relationships like twin flames, things of that nature. I call it the catalytic heart awakening. While I'm finishing up here shuffling, there's two things that I want to tell you about. Number one, I have been invited by my sister Marla Kelly, and she's doing a twin flame workshop at the end of June. At least it's in the works right now, and so I have been invited to do that, and I'm very excited. Can't wait to do that again. So if you've been feeling called to a twin flame workshop, the Niagara Falls one might be one you are interested in. And also, I am doing a live reading. I'm going to give someone a free live reading, and I'm going to do that through a drawing. So we're going to do it probably the beginning of June, like second week of June maybe. And if you are interested, all you need to do to enter is to go ahead and like this video, share it to, a friend or social media. You'll want to make sure you are a subscriber to my channel. Go ahead and comment that you've done all those three things, and then send me an email at vibrationsoflove1111@gmail.com. And I like to have the email so that I can actually communicate with you as to when it's going to take place. I'm going to be using the Intuit Oracle, which is my go-to deck that I've been using for a while. And it's actually just coming out at the beginning of this month. And in that live reading, I'm going to give away a set. So if you've been watching my readings and you like the Intuit Oracle, this might be your chance to save. I think the going price on the full deluxe set is $77. So that's a $77 value right there. And what else can I tell you? I guess that's it. What I do want to say about the reading that I'm doing, and the reason why I'm doing it, is that this deck is great for questions. And you'll see the reading that I'm about to do is all based on questions. But boy, when you have a person, and when I do readings for clients, I get to talk to the person and have them ask me questions. And, sometimes we'll go for an hour, and the cards that come up, you're able to ask another question, right? That says, hey, well, okay, if that's true, then what about this? Well, what about that? And so that's one of the things that I want to demonstrate how this works, and which is why I'm doing this live reading. And okay, Sagittarius, let's get ready and let's get these cards spread out here. And so what is the overall arching energies for Sagittarius for the month of June? That's funny. The Compass. That's the name of my digital marketing company. Compass Marketing Creative. Funny. Love the Compass. We'll talk more about that in a second. The Compass. Oh, gotta love this. It's funny. My reading for Pisces also had a key in the middle card of the overall energies. Oh, I'm so glad I've got a key. Woohoo! I hope my other Saggies are. Oh, yes. I love this. Okay, these cards are starting out really, really strong. I'm loving it. Okay, so So let's just go into the energies for the month of June for Sagittarius. Well, it seems very clear that this month is going to bring you the solution to something that's been really getting to you. And I can't wait. Please unlock that door for me. This month is going to be about gaining clarity, all right, to finding solutions to problems that have been bothering you. It gives you will get the insight that you need to actually see solutions that you haven't seen before. And that's a very encouraging card. Now, right next to it is the compass. And the compass is, and couldn't come up with a better word for Sagittarius, truth, right? We're seeking truth. We're seeking, Sagittarius is very much about discovery, self-discovery, going deep, diving deep, finding the life path, exploring ourselves, right? Moving into our true north, which is where we need to be, aligned with our higher self. So here we go. It looks like this month we're going to have that opportunity to do that and find the solutions to some of the stuff that we've been looking for. We've been seeking the truth. We've been seeking to find the way, right? We want to get where we're going. And the compass showing up is saying, hey, you're going to get where you're going, and you're going to find the solution to a lot of the things that have been standing in your way. Now, the showing of the wine card means that this has been developing over time. So we can't get super impatient with the things that we're trying to figure out. We're trying to get to our true north, and it has been happening, okay? Everything that's been happening is the good stuff. It is the stuff that is developing over time. Whatever it is you're building, it is the family legacy. This is something that you will, like, for example, it says age as well, okay? This, whatever it is you're working on, I'm working on, to where we finally make a breakthrough, find a solution to some of the things. This is the good stuff, all right? So the month of June promises a lot of really, really positive energy for us Sagittariuses. So let's look at, now we are going to look at our love life, okay? I don't know about you guys, but I want to know certain things, all right? Okay, well, the first card that we get is the dog, all right? This is what a spirit want you to know about your love life. Ooh, double rainbow, that's a great card. What else? What else do we need to know about our love life? Oh, Archer, here we are the Archer. Woohoo! So we get the Archer card. All right. So the central card is actually divine intervention. This double rainbow is divine intervention and perfect timing. Everything happens in perfect time. All right. So right now in our relationship, we've got a lot of positive energy going for us. A lot of things are happening. I do want to say, you know, there's something in the relationship that may still be experiencing some duality. Like, in your love relationship, you may feel like you're kind of jumping between 3D and 5D, you know, this duality going on. But overall, the energies are really positive in terms of everything happening exactly the way it's supposed to. And that's because you've sort of allowed divine intervention to sort of step in and kind of steer things. That's where the serendipity comes in. And through this whole thing, you know, your love relationship, more than likely your love relationship is a great supportive friend. Okay? That person is probably very, very loyal and supportive of you, right? So even if you are bouncing back between the duality of, you know, opposites, the opposites, 1 minute this, the next minute that. The truth is this person or this upcoming person, if you haven't met them yet, or, you know, maybe it hasn't even dawned on you that this person is actually someone as a friend that, you know, is a love possibility that is also, you know, That's also possible, is that the person that this reading is about, your other might be someone that's a supportive friend and you might not even know yet. But divine timing, divine timing knows, okay? Everything is all lined up for that connection. Now, it's interesting. I love it. Get an archer for Sagittarius. I mean, come on. You just can't make this stuff up. All right. So here you go. Your go-to guy or gal. Okay. How does that pair up with this? So Sagittarius, whoever your relationship is with, it is a good friend. It is someone who is your go-to guy or gal. I mean, if you're a man, woman, you know what I mean. All right. So this month, everything that you're taking aim at in this relationship is on target. You do have to be very careful at what you aim at, though. Just remember, Sagittarius is a skilled archer, but you want to make sure that you do aim carefully so that you hit that target. Look at the relationship very, very specifically. Focus on its strengths. Focus on the things that are very supportive for you, because we've got the dog and the friend. And you got a lot of luck and love this month. That's great. Well, I like to hear that. I like to hear that. Good luck. Good luck. Okay. I'm trying to think. I think the rainbow was the central card. All right. Now we are going to take a look at career and abundance, and we're going to look at what I like to call creative expression. So let's find out what Source wants us to know specifically about careers, and I'm very interested in this because I'm very focused on my career right now. So we got the owl. Oh, we've got the Wheel of Fortune right in the middle. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, that's hitting me. I know what that is for me. I don't know about you guys. Ooh, I like the eagle as part of this, abundance and career, creative expression, information. Okay. All right. So when I tune into the Wheel of Fortune card, there's definitely forces at work on what you're trying to achieve. All right. There's a certain synchronicity that's happening in a way that's happening. And I can attest to the fact that the cycles, that's a really important one in this card for us Sagittariuses. And I know I've experienced that personally. It seems that, things that have blocked us from our creative expression, things that have kept us from materializing that which we really desire, it's like it comes back in cycles. It comes back over and over again, each time delivering up opportunities to expand in that particular area. And there is a synchronicity about all of it. We might think that everything with Sagittarius is luck of the draw. We're really lucky. But guess what? It's like there's forces at work here. Everything is sort of fated. Everything is sort of laid out. Now, it is my personal belief that we've got a gazillion timelines going all at once and we can jump between them. So, in terms of fate, it's really a state of being. It's a state of being as to where you are. So I think a lot of us feel we're lucky, and we are lucky because we feel we're lucky. So we stay on that timeline. The owl offers us enhanced vision and wisdom right now, an awareness of what's happening, the ability to see through things that seem to be one thing but are really something else. So it enables us to actually keep our wisdom. And that's really interesting, because if I were to say for me personally, what has my goal been in my lifetime for me personally, has been to become wiser, to really gather wisdom, and to be able to see things from a higher perspective, which, look at this. There's the eagle. And the eagle, let me see if I can get that clear. All right. So the eagle is your unlimited potential. All right. It's your higher self, your higher perspective. It's being able to see opportunities because you're seeking them. So here's that Sagittarius, always in the right place at the right time. Well, a lot of it is we keep our eyes open. And I don't know about you, but I do get flashes of insight as to what is going on. And that is, that's how I see the forces of nature at work, the forces of the universe at work in getting me to where I want to go in my creative expression. So I would say this month we are going to, I don't know if, I don't know if there's a lot of headway that's made in the actual manifestation, but I'll tell you what, I do feel very strongly that that there's a certain destiny to this. There's a very certain destiny to getting to where we really want to be. And the most important part is to arrive with our wisdom, right? Our wisdom and our higher self. Okay, so that's a little bit about the career. And this goes in the middle. All right, so the last cards that we're going to pull is, what does higher self want us to know overall? Okay, whether that is in a loving relationship, whether that is in career, abundance, family, friends. What do you want us to know? Oh boy, we got a tornado. Okay. We got a cross. And we got Saturn. Wow. Which is the card of restriction. Saturn is the planet of restriction, I should say. But, I mean, there's so many good things to be said about restriction. But, all right, we're going to take a look at these cards. This is what higher self wants us to know, Sagittariuses. Okay. From a spiritual standpoint, we are truly here on a destiny of duty. Okay, we are here spiritually to do what is necessary in order to move to higher grounds. And sometimes that, well, two things. Sometimes you have to have some endings, right? Or be fed up or say, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. In order to reach a state of liberation. I like the storm card, the tornado card, because it does tend to bring in circumstances that will actually liberate you from where you're stuck. And I would say you probably feel kind of stuck from a spiritual standpoint. You do have a duty. You did come here with some very responsibilities, and you've been guided by Source. You've been in a spiritual place. But this is indicating that there might be some trials coming up, some tests coming up, something like a storm, which can whip things up to help you make some changes that need to be made. And restriction, Saturn is always creating structure for you so that you don't fail to achieve what you came here to achieve, okay? So again, this card speaks about duty and responsibility. So Source, I'm going to probably post more cards on this, because Source is saying, listen, you have some commitment, some boundaries, some duties, some responsibilities that you're here doing. And you might have something come up that says, something's got to change. I need to be liberated. Okay, I've got to ask more questions on this since I am a Sagittarius. Well, and I do that. I've done that with several of my readings when something comes up. Okay, so Source, I'm asking for Sagittariuses who are in this particular situation. Can you tell me more about this restriction? What can I do to change this up a little bit? What can be done? Is there anything I can do? Is there any state of being I need to shift to? Interesting. The first card that comes up is the squirrel, which is miscommunication, accusation, secretive. So, all right, so that's one of the cards. Me, so that's saying me being that person, okay? Me being that person. Interesting. Okay. So maybe I'm not being sincere. Maybe we, Sagittarius, are not being sincere in what we're trying to, maybe we're not actually facing certain things about how we feel about some of that responsibility and self-imposed duty. So maybe the universe this month is going to give us a chance to deal with that. It's very specific as we are asking the question that you, the woman, if you're a woman, if you're not a woman, this is your love interest. And it could actually, if you're a woman and your partner is a woman, then of course this could be your love interest too. But I read this very much because what did I do? I just actually asked a question like, what do I do? What do we do about this kind of, I guess I want to say heavy cross to bear? You know, that comes to my mind, the heavy cross to bear. Well, maybe it's saying, you know, maybe I need to be a little bit less accusatory or a little bit less scolding of my circumstances and situations. And maybe I need to be a little bit more sincere about my communications. Now, you know, there's other things in here like self-interest. You know, are we deceiving ourselves? Are we doing things because we're interested in what it brings us? You know, are we being true to ourself? Have we moved away from center because, boom, we feel this burden, we feel this conviction to handle all of that? This promises that that's not going to stay the way it is because things have to brew up sometimes and, you know, explode in order to, and I don't mean explode, but you know what I'm saying, brew. You got to have something happen, a catalyst, if you will, to destroy that way of being. So that may happen, and I'm sorry, and I know this is Sagittarius reading. I've got to pull more cards because I want to know, is there anything else you can tell us about how to become more sincere, how to become less scolding, negative? Because I've sensed that in myself. I don't know about you guys. I get so frustrated with the way the energies are right now. I find myself going into negative places and in a way that is giving lip service to the spiritual nature that I try to maintain. So let's see if we can get some answers in. Okay, so it's saying we're at a crossroad. There's a crossroads here. In other words, a decision needs to be made. Okay? Are we going to continue on in our power struggles and feeling aggressive, which is this is that aggressive scolding energy. I'm feeling that there's something going on with scolding energy. Are we going to continue on that road? And so I guess it's about making the decision and starting a new beginning. Okay? Becoming more carefree. Letting go of that need. So actually, I would like to say that I think the answer that Spirit is giving us is, you know, if you're in that space, and you may not be. I know I will come right out and admit it. From a spiritual standpoint, that's exactly where I've been. I've been very, impatient. I think that's what it is. I'm very impatient with the world, with people. I'm very impatient with, oh my God, are we still doing this stuff? Are we still going through this kind of 3D stuff? We're being told that there's a crossroads here, a new decision to be made, a new way to go forward. We have to make a choice. We have to exert our free will and decide if that's the way we're going to be. Are we going to set aside the fierce energy, continue on the power struggles, all right? Or are we going to allow ourselves to have some new beginnings? New beginnings. Interesting, because look at the cards that came up in the very, very beginning. Sagittarius, you're going to find your key. You're going to find your true north. that's been developing over time. But just know that if something happens during this month that pushes those buttons, that creates a little bit of stress, it's all heading towards this overall arching. You are looking for your solution to your true north. And I think I'll leave it there. Thank you guys so much for sitting in on the Sagittarius reading. My Sagittarius friends, be brave, be strong. It's been really fun out there. Love you guys much. Again, if you do resonate with this, please give this video a like. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And oh, and if you want to sign up for that drawing for the free reading that I'm doing on YouTube Live, just go ahead and make sure that I put the instructions below. So anyways, thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.